What is this?
You're probably wondering why I just did that to a penny. Well, I can explain. Have you ever just dropped a bunch of pennies and didn't bother to pick them up? I have at least. The reasoning behind is because pennies aren't really worth much. You probably have a bunch of them lying around in your house and don't bother to pick them up. With the technology and the price of today's products, pennies aren't really effective, which is why we should stop producing them, since they're really outdated. It just doesn't make sense to produce more.
To it. I will tell you that you're right. This is not going to be a huge savings for government, but anytime we're spending more money on something that people don't actually use, that's an example of something we should probably change. And
The reason I included this clip was to introduce the fact that pennies cost more than its actual worth to make. Did you know that it costs almost twice as much to produce a cent? The US loses millions a year just from producing these coins. Canada has already stopped producing pennies because of economics problems, so we should as well. Honestly, the money should just be invested in something that's actually worth. Not only are they a waste of money, but they are also a conflict for the environment. According to the US Mints, aka the coin production company, pennies is now more than 97% zinc. This zinc can contaminate our water and cause pollution towards the environment. This being said, shouldn't you be scared that there are so many pennies lying around? If we discontinue the penny, we can limit the pennies lying around and it can really help since pollution is already a major problem. Everyone likes Abraham Lincoln for his contribute to history. Well, most people. A huge reason people enjoy the pennies is because it honors the great Abraham Lincoln. However, this reason is invaluable because the $5 bill contributes to Abraham Lincoln's legacy as well. A $5 bill has way more worth than the penny. This is a huge factor to prove my statement that pennies are outdated and should stop being produced. There's virtually nothing you can purchase with a penny anymore. There are products that are at a minimum of 5 cents, but you can easily use a nickel for that. A bunch of pennies wouldn't really make a difference either. If you handed in a bunch of pennies to purchase something, you'd just waste the clerk's time from counting them and probably even receive a dirty look. Not even vending machines or parking meters accept them. This just shows how useless they are at this point. Some of you guys probably never at any point heard of this coin. This is because it was discontinued in 1857. The half-cent coin was wiped out because there wasn't any point in having it as the cost for things got higher, there were better options to pay for them. If we were able to get rid of this invention, we can do it to the penny as well. It would profit us if we eliminate it. In the end, pennies are one of America's finest coins, but they aren't really worth much these days. Sometimes we have to let things go, especially if it's for the better. The benefits of this act are lessening the money spent on coins and fewer elements to pollution. There's also no point in having pennies since most machines don't accept them and it costs more to make them. In conclusion, pennies should finally stop being produced.